We are standing here today.
We are standing here today
Outside of the offices of AIPAC.
outside the offices of AIPAC
While war criminal Netanyahu is scheduled to speak
is scheduled to speak
at the United Nations General Assembly.
at the United Nations General Assembly.
We are here today.
We are here today,
Peoples of all different backgrounds.
peoples of all different backgrounds,
To say to the United Nations
to say to the United Nations
that Netanyahu needs to be arrested
that Netanyahu needs to be arrested
for the crimes he commits
for the crimes he commits
in Gaza and in Lebanon.
in Gaza and in Lebanon.
AIPAC is here
AIPAC is here
to supposedly represent
to supposedly represent
the interests of the Jewish people.
the interests of the Jewish people.
The same does Netanyahu
The same does Netanyahu
when he stands up
when he stands up,
supposedly representing all Jews.
supposedly representing all Jews.
This is dangerous,
This is dangerous,
not only to Palestine,
not only to Palestine,
but to the Jewish people as well.
but to the Jewish people as well.
In addition to all crimes
In addition to all crimes
that Netanyahu commits
that Netanyahu commits
to Palestine and Lebanon,
to Palestine and Lebanon,
he commits the crime
he commits the crime
of identity theft.
of identity theft.
He is using my photo ID.
He is using my photo ID.
He is using my social security number
He is using my social security number
and misrepresenting myself
and misrepresenting myself
and the entire Jewish people.
and the entire Jewish people.
We are here to urge
We are here to urge
government leaders here today
government leaders here today
to stand up for what is right,
to stand up for what is right,
to oppose what is wrong,
to oppose what is wrong,
and to stop not only today's crimes of Israel,
and to stop not only today's crimes of Israel,
but stop the entire occupation of Palestine.
but stop the entire occupation of Palestine.
We have to overcome Zionist propaganda.
We have to overcome Zionist propaganda.
There is a reason why they conflate Judaism with Zionism.
There is a reason why they conflate Judaism with Zionism.
There is a reason why Netanyahu insists
There is a reason why Netanyahu insists
that he represents all Jews.
that he represents all Jews.
Because by doing so,
Because by doing so,
he wants to silence whoever stands up against his movement.
he wants to silence whoever stands up against his movement.
And he wants to blame every opposition
And he wants to blame every opposition
as anti-Semitic.
as anti-Semitic.
We should know better.
We should know better.
We should overcome Zionist propaganda.
We should overcome Zionist propaganda.
And we should realize
We should realize
that there is no connection between Judaism and Zionism.
that there is no connection between Judaism and Zionism.
They are two diametric opposites.
They are two diametric opposites.
Judaism is a religion.
Judaism is a religion.
A religion only.
A religion only.
No politics and no nationalism.
No politics and no nationalism.
Versus Zionism, which is a purely political movement.
Versus Zionism, which is a purely political movement.
When you conflate the two,
When you conflate the two,
you end up confusing Judaism with Zionism,
you end up confusing Judaism with Zionism.
and you condemn every opposition to Israel
And you condemn every opposition to Israel
as anti-Semitic.
as anti-Semitic.
You are not only doing an injustice
You are not only doing injustice
to Palestine or to Lebanon,
for Palestine or to Lebanon,
but you are doing an injustice for the Jews also.
but you are doing injustice to Jews also.
Because you are making a statement
Because you are making a statement
that God forbid all Jews support the crimes,
that God forbid all Jews support the crime,
which ends up making a statement
which ends up making a statement
that all Jews are accountable
that all Jews are accountable
to what is going on.
to what is going on.
We should know better.
We should know better.
We should urge the entire world
We should urge the entire world
to wake up
to wake up
and stop these crimes.
and stop these crimes.
Stop this occupation.
Stop this occupation,
Not only for the sake of the oppressed people,
not only for the sake of the oppressed people,
but for the safety and security for all.
but for the safety and security for all.
When we are concerned
When we are concerned
for all human beings
for all human beings
affected from Zionism,
affected from
we
Zionism,
should study and understand
we should study and understand
what is the root cause
what is the root cause
behind all what we are witnessing.
behind all that we are witnessing.
Contrary to Zionist propaganda
Contrary to Zionist propaganda
that makes the world believe
that makes the world believe
that the reason is the difference of religion.
that the reason is the difference of religion.
That's false propaganda.
That's false propaganda.
We Jews
We Jews
lived in peace in Palestine
lived in peace in Palestine
and in other Muslim countries,
and in other Muslim countries,
despite any differences of religion.
despite any differences of religion.
It is the occupation of Palestine
It is the occupation of Palestine
which is unfortunately causing so much death and destruction
which is unfortunately causing so much death and destruction
and fueling the conflict,
and fueling the conflict,
affecting everyone.
affecting everyone.
If we want to see a better future,
If we want to see a better future,
we should entirely stop this occupation.
we should entirely stop this occupation.
We hope that this stops peacefully,
We hope that this stops peacefully,
without any more suffering of anyone.
without any more suffering of anyone.
And then and only then,
And then and only then,
we can hope to see once again
we can hope to see once again
that beautiful peace that existed in Palestine.
the beautiful peace that existed in Palestine.
Let's hope we see it in the future.
Let's hope we see it in the future.
Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.